'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder.
Hey guys, what's up? This is my first video. It's not the welcome video. And I have to be honest, I tried to do this video before, and I did it before, but I don't want to upload that one because I feel like I have learned more about the product over the last month, and I can give you guys a better review over it. So, as you guys, if you haven't read the title, this is a review for the e.l.f. makeup, and let me just...
Well, first, let me just give a disclaimer. I mean, as you guys can imagine, I'm not sponsored by e.l.f. I would like to be, e.l.f., if you want to sponsor me. But I'm not sponsored by e.l.f., or they did not send me this stuff. I bought it with my own money, and so yeah, and the reason I did it was, first, because I wanted to try the product that was really affordable, and I don't want to use the word cheap, because that sounds dirty. It's like cheap, and makeup is never supposed to say cheap makeup. It's very affordable, extremely affordable, and all of the products I have, if they're still on the website, I will link them down below, and you guys can go check them out if you like any of them or whatever. And so
yeah, let's start with the video, okay? So I'm gonna start with my first favorite product that I will rave about in all of my videos because I am just in love with this. Okay, so hold on, sorry, lighting change. I can't even move right now. This is how, because of the lighting. And it is the because e.l.f. is actually eyes, lips, face. You know, actually, if you go on the thing, you have to put, it'll come out, when you put e.l.f.com, it'll come out eyes, lips, face. So, which actually sounds so much better. But this palette is amazing, and it is so affordable, and it's so good for beginners. If you guys have just gotten interested in makeup, or honestly just don't have the money for it, girl, this is your palette. I mean, it gives you such a variety, and the quality is so good. I mean, you wouldn't expect it from e.l.f. You really wouldn't, because, you know, I know you guys, and I know if you're in the
States, you guys have like walked through Walmart or Target or a drugstore, and you guys e.l.f., and if you have, you know, I should have been like, if you have stopped and looked at their products and give them a fair chance, you know, my respect that too, because I was one of those people that was like, oh, ooh, that sounds cheap. So, you know, I never give them the time of day.
But I did, and I found this beautiful palette, which I think was around like $10 to $15, but it's just so big, and it has so many colors. Like, by the way, I forgot to mention, all my makeup is done by e.l.f. products extremely today. I'm not going to use any other products except mascara and my brushes, because I did not buy e.l.f. brushes, which maybe I will, you know, I'm obsessed with brushes. So, as you guys can see, I've used it. These colors are just perfect. They've got shimmer ones, they've got matte ones. I mean, I'm in love with it. I am in love with it. Seriously. This is like one of the best buys I've done out of makeup in my lifetime. That's how extreme. And I know you guys are like, she's over-exaggerating it, but honest truth, I love it. So let's move on to the next product, which is another one I love, and I have to, sorry, I lost the lid for it. But it is the Hydrating Face Primer. And it says in the bottom in a little tiny letter, which I'm very surprised I can read, I need glasses. It says, fills in the fine lines, moisturizes and nurtures with vitamins A, C, and E. And I have to say, I can't hardly use primers because I have such oily skin, extremely oily skin. I mean, I am probably like the oiliest person you will ever meet. So this thing, first thing, it's not greasy. You put it on, it literally feels like you're putting nothing on, but it leaves your skin so soft. Me and my mom are obsessed with this because she's used it. I let her use it, and she is like obsessed with it. It is such good quality, and it is extremely affordable, like extreme. I think it was like $6, but again, I will link everything down below so you guys can check out the prices yourselves. Okay, and the next thing I want to say, well, no, wait a second, I'm gonna keep with the ones I like. And the other product I like is the e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and I just got it in black. And I'm not going to show you the inside because it's really used, and I love it because it's really good. I mean, as long as you put something over it, and that goes for any cream eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, you know, pencil liner. One trick I found actually on YouTube is you put the same color eyeshadow over it, just a tiny touch, and it'll work perfectly. And it'll stay on for like ever. And since I have extremely oily skin and I do my waterline, you know, it works. It really does. And so I'm a big fan of their cream. I just did wrong. Well, it looks backwards, but whatever. I'm a big extreme fan of their eyeliner, and you know, I recommend it. It's cool. It's extremely affordable again, and I think that goes with all e.l.f. products. That's what I like about them. Okay, so those are like my favorite products, and I'm gonna go to the ones I like, you know, and I have to go with the bronzer. And as you guys may not notice because of the lighting, I did a very, sorry for my hand being all swashed, I did a very light contour today, and I did it with this, and I have to say it's good quality. I mean, I'm not a bronzer fan, like really, so, but for me, for the contouring, because I do use bronzer for contouring, I don't have a contour set, and honestly, bronzer works just fine. But for me, it works, it's good. I mean, it doesn't get too, because, you know, I put on my foundation before I do my contouring. For me, you know, it doesn't get really cakey, which that's good because I do not like being cakey. I just like being very matte and not oily, which honestly, you can see with the light, it looks oily, but I'm really not oily.
So, sorry, that's just a glimpse of my dirty room. So anyways, that is bronzer, which you know, if you were asking, I do recommend it. Okay.
And now we're going for the e.l.f. Jumbo Gloss Stick. And I'm going to say something. I do not like lip gloss. And that's weird because I bought a lip gloss from them, but the only reason I bought it was because it was only like 30 cents or something like that, and I needed to finish it to get my free shipping. So, I'm not a fan of lip gloss, but honestly, this is the bomb because it is very matte. It doesn't give you that much of a gloss. It's not as matte as lipstick because I also have a lipstick. But, you know, it gives you, because I have it on right now, it gives you that glossiness, but I have to admit I did put the lip gloss over it, but it does give you the glossiness, but it doesn't give you too much glossy, and it doesn't make your lips feel like really sticky like normally lip gloss does. Well, that's my opinion, but it's really good. I recommend it. You know, it was extremely affordable again. I think it was like $1.99. It was amazing. So, and the next product, I should have put this with my top favorites because I absolutely love this, and I may be biased because I love this color. It is a it's called Check Me Out, but it is kind of like a wine grape, no, it's like a grape purple, and it is amazing. It's a jumbo eyeshadow stick, and I love the color. I'm very purple. I have a purple room, but I think the color is just really beautiful. The quality of the eyeshadow stick is very good as long as you put eyeshadow over it, you know, because I do not recommend to anyone putting liquid stuff on their eyelids because even if we don't want to, our eyelids touch this top part, so it'll stain. But if you do put eyeshadow on top of it, just a little bit, you know, just to make it a little matte, it works. It really does. And like I said, I'm not an official beauty guru or anything of that nature, so I'm just giving you guys like my advice on how I use the product. And okay, and the next one is the clarifying pressed powder, and it comes like this. The packaging isn't that attractive, I have to admit, but it's okay. I wouldn't wear it like I wear my powder because it kind of is too loose, you know what I mean? And it tries, like, if you put too much on, like if you want to do a really matte face, it kind of makes your face cakey. So, I mean, it's okay. And it does not have a very good coverage on it, let me just tell you that. But I mean, it's okay if you want to just powder your nose, or, I mean, it's really, the good thing about it, it's really small. So you can just, like, if you have a little purse, just throw it in there. If you're at a party, if you're at work, if you're at wherever, if you're at school, you know, just grab it and powder your nose if you need it. So, I mean, that's good for that. I don't have a great review for it, but I don't have an awful one. It's kind of a neutral. And the next one is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I'm sick of talking right now. And it's got SPF 15. It's oil free. Now, I'm just gonna, let me just rage about it first. Like, let me give you the good points of it. I love the packaging. I think it's gorgeous. It just looks so pretty. I don't know why. I'm a sucker for packaging. It looks gorgeous. It really does. Like, I love it. I love how it looks. But it does not give you the best coverage like other things. And you know what? There are people that do not need extreme coverage, but I do. I'm one of those people that has really pink skin and, you know, has acne marks, which I don't have a lot of, but I do have areas I do want to cover and make a different color, which, you know, foundation isn't meant to do that and an extreme, but there is ones that are full coverage. This is not a full coverage one. It is like simply, if people have that just want to put a light coverage on, I do recommend it. I mean, it's a good product. I do use it like if I don't want extreme makeup on, like if I'm around the house or if I'm going out to the supermarket, I'll use it. But like if I'm gonna go out to a party or whatever, I would probably use something a little bit more full coverage than this. So, you know, again, it's a neutral product. It has its pros and its cons. Alright, and the next product, because this video is getting really long, is the moisturizing lipstick. Now, let me just give you kind of the honest opinion. It's a lipstick, you know, it does its purpose, but it is shiny, and I do not like shiny. And I get it, it says moisturizing, but you know, it gives too much of the shine of a lip gloss. So it kind of has the same thing as the jumbo lip gloss stick, except it's in form of a lipstick. And it, on me, this is supposed to be red. I mean, like, as you guys see, like red, even kind of orangey, and it comes off pink. And so I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, there are very affordable lipsticks that are a lot better. So that's my opinion. Okay, I have 3 products left, so I'm going to try to go through them really quickly. And the other one is the Makeup Lock and Seal. And let me just tell you, I did not know how to work this, okay? I didn't know it was for the eyes, if it was for the face. It didn't say exactly what it was for. It didn't even say how you're supposed to mix it in this little container it gives you, which I threw out. And then you're supposed to put it on, and it's like, put the makeup in and don't put the makeup in. It's very confusing how they explain it. And so anyways, I did it both ways, where I actually put powder in that little thing and slathered it on, which that did not work. And then I put this on, I mixed it in, and I put it on my eyelid before I put the eyeshadow on, and that worked, but it didn't lock and seal like it's supposed to. It didn't do its purpose. I mean, I was having runny, like I am right now, sorry. Just I'm hot, that's why. I had runny eyeshadow, which is something I do not like to do, because I don't want to take this big palette out to where I am to fix my eyeshadow. So, you know, there's a reason why it's called Lock and Seal. Okay. And the next one is the Complete Coverage Concealer. And this is something I don't like. I don't like it. I don't like the quality of the concealers. They're very crappy. They're very runny. You know, the packaging is pretty. I mean, it looks very pretty, but the quality of the makeup is not good at all. So, and it comes with this little stick, which I'm going to kind of show, because I've tried using the concealer. I've given it its fair chance. She just fell. But it doesn't do its purpose, and it has all these different colors, and like it, you know, I've tried it in every way. I've tried it to conceal blemishes. I've tried it for under my eyes. It just does not do a good job. And the last one is the mineral lip gloss, and I don't like it. I really don't. It is not a very good quality lip gloss, because I don't want to lie to you guys, I do own lip gloss. I own probably 2 lip glosses, and they're ones that I love and that I use because they're great quality and they do their purpose of keeping my lips. I wear them to keep my lips, you know, moisturized, because sometimes lipsticks do not do that. And let me just tell you, it comes out very sticky, and that grosses me out. I don't want to put that on my lips. And it has this weird, texture on your lips that I do not like, and that makes me crazy. I cannot stand when something is uncomfortable on my face. I just can't. And so even though it was 30 cents, and that is extremely cheap, I do not recommend it. But, you know, for all you guys that do love lip gloss, you know, maybe you guys could deal with it. And again, it's extremely affordable. If I said cheap before, I'm sorry. But yeah, and the color that I got is Sorority Girl. So yeah, and as I told you guys, my face is, I did all my makeup with e.l.f. today. I used all those products. The only products I used that were otherwise was
my brushes and my, that's my computer, I'm sorry, because I'm using it actually as a stand. I used the brushes, because I do not have e.l.f. brushes, and I used, I can't remember what else I used. Oh, and mascara, of course, because I did not buy e.l.f. mascara. So
thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this was such a long video. I wish I could say it was going to be shorter, but they're not. I mean, I wanted to give you guys a very full review of these products, because I think when it comes to makeup, just for it to be good doesn't mean it has to be $50 to buy something. And I don't mean this in a very judgmental way, because I do buy those $50 makeup things when they're good on my skin, but when it comes to things that I try to find the cheapest thing that I can, and once I find it, I do not buy the expensive things anymore. So I hope you guys liked it. You know, give e.l.f. a chance. You know, even though some of us are like, oh, it's such crappy quality and stuff like that, it's really not. Some of it's really good, and that goes for all makeup. You know, in a line of makeup, there's some of them, like I have to admit that I bought a MAC foundation that I did not like on my skin, and I thought it was really crappy. So, you know, in all lines of makeup, drugstore, professional, whatever, you will always find pros and cons of it. So, you know, just give them their fair chance, and I hope you guys like this video and my review about it. So have a beautiful, wonderful Friday. Alright, love you guys. Bye.